thank you for watching my video today. This video is going to be about the vitamins I take for my PCOS and also how I got my period back naturally. So a little disclaimer, I am not a certified nutritionist or a doctor, so please do your own research before you decide to add any type of vitamins, supplements that I am recommending today into your diet. Just make sure you stay safe. So I've always had a very irregular period all of my life. Up until 2015, I decided to get on birth control to help regulate my period again. 4 years later, being on the pill, I've hated all the side effects that it gave me. It gave me extreme anxiety, depression, a lot of hormonal fluctuation. I mean, I felt like I had a dark cloud hovering over me all day long. I did not feel myself, so I decided to get off of birth control. When I got off of birth control, that was actually when I found out I have PCOS. To keep this video super short but also very informative, I'm going to do a separate video of how I found out I have PCOS, the testings I went through, and also the symptoms I started to see up until finding out in a separate video, so watch out for that. So after finding out I have PCOS, the doctors actually advised me to either get on birth control again or progesterone pills. So the goal was to actually get my period back since I didn't have it for about 10 to 11 months prior to getting my test results. So they decided to give me a 3-month prescription on progesterone. After taking it for 3 months, my period came back and the doctor actually gave me a new prescription on progesterone, which I pretty much have to take for the rest of my life if my period doesn't come back. She did tell me though that I could definitely skip for a month to see if my period came back naturally. If it did, I didn't have to take the progesterone until my period just stops coming. Because of that, I started doing a lot of research on more holistic approaches, supplements, vitamins, honestly, whatever it was I could do naturally, so that way I didn't have to take progesterone. So during my research, I actually ran into a brand called Knowell. I ran into them from like a Facebook ad, and I clicked on their website, and the reviews and ingredients just blew me away. The reviews pretty much talked about women who had menopause, premenopausal, who had endometriosis, PCOS, or was just trying to balance their hormones because they're trying to have a baby, or just in general, after birth, whatever it is, these vitamins help with them. This vitamin has pretty much about 28 different plants, herbs, minerals that are made to balance women's hormones. So after taking these vitamins for about 11 months now, I've seen such amazing results from them. Not only did it bring back my period naturally, I'm no longer on progesterone, but it also completely cleared out my hormonal acne. Before that, skincare could only do so much, which I do have a video on my skincare routine of how I treated my PCOS acne, which I will link down below in the description bar. But skincare could only do so much, but I was still getting a lot of breakouts here and there. Once I started adding these vitamins in, I haven't seen hormonal breakouts ever since I started taking them. When I'm not consistent in taking my vitamins, I do see the symptoms start to come back and also the hormonal acne come back. So this is tried and true. This is my holy grail vitamin. Other symptoms that I've seen that helps me a lot is bloating. I am very prone to bloating in my face as well as bloating in my stomach area. So there's certain things that I've of course started to avoid to eat, but because of the vitamins, even on days that I don't eat the healthiest, I do see it improve so much than it was before I started taking these vitamins. Other symptoms that I noticed is maintaining my weight. I haven't seen a lot of weight gain or too much weight fluctuation since I've been taking the vitamins, as well as my digestive issues. Another symptom that I've noticed huge effects on is fatigue. So with PCOS, fatigue, brain fog is probably the #1 symptoms that a lot of women get. You basically feel extremely tired even though you've probably got 20 hours of sleep last night, 10 hours of sleep. It's pretty ridiculous, but with these vitamins it does help a lot. Of course, diet has to do with a lot of it as well, but with these vitamins I've noticed a lot more energy than I did when I did not take them, or when, to be honest, when I'm not consistent in taking them. Other symptoms that I've seen help improve was my insulin sensitivity. Pretty much that food coma feeling that you get when you eat too much or you eat too much of the wrong foods. I get those, or women with PCOS get those very easily, which I'll explain more in a separate video. But I've seen so much improvement on that. I don't get the hangry moods anymore. I'm hungry. Other symptoms that I've seen huge improvement on was also depression, anxiety. It definitely helps really with your mood. So if you're very prone to the PMS symptoms, this vitamin will probably help you a lot. It does help you think a little bit more clearer, and not, of course, steer you in the more emotional PMS hormonal route. Okay. Another symptom that I've noticed that these vitamins help with is also depression and anxiety. So before getting on these vitamins, and of course when I was on birth control, all that, mood swings was horrible. If you have it, you know what I mean. And pretty much you have PMS symptoms all the time. When I'm taking these, it does help decrease a lot of the weird mood swings. If you just feel, I don't know, like that, it's hard. If you don't have this issue, you probably won't understand too much, but basically feels like you have a dark cloud over you, and it kind of steers you in the wrong emotional route, if that makes sense. But when you're on, or when I'm taking these, I mean, it does help a lot with just keeping my mood very stable, not too much anxiety, not too much depression. So if you ladies, if you have this, please try these vitamins, because I really think that this will help you a lot. If you'd like to see more videos about me talking about women's hormones, how to regulate them, and also more about women's health, please like this video and comment down below, and I would love to make more videos about this subject. So this is how the Knowell vitamins come in. Really nice packaging, very simple. I love that they keep the packaging very clear for you to read all the ingredients on there, which I'm gonna go through in a little bit. And the pills itself, they're actually a really good size. They're not too big. You do take 4 a day, but because the size is not too big, it actually makes it really easy to digest. So they do have a program that if you could subscribe to them monthly, and they will automatically ship your supplements every month without you having to pre-order, which I do highly recommend you try them. There's a weird fact about the Knowell vitamins. The first day that I started taking them, I would say at least 2 hours later, I actually start feeling cramps. I know some people that might think it's kind of weird, that I'm kind of excited about this, but I was very, very happy to feel some cramps going on, because my period was so irregular, and I was depending on progesterone to get my period back. Feeling the cramps, which I've never really felt before, was a huge sign that my ovaries and my reproductive system was getting healthy. So first day taking these pills, I already start seeing stimulation. When you do subscribe to their program, you do save a few dollars, but the fact that they are extremely on point with shipping, like they make sure your vitamins come in on time and that you don't run out before you have to order your new vitamins. I think on a timeline, they usually ship and get to my house probably a week or 2 weeks before I actually run out of the vitamins. So it's really nice because you don't really have to think about ordering them. They just automatically ship it to you. You save a few dollars. They don't charge for shipping, and that way you're on point with taking your vitamins daily and not forget about them. A few facts about Knowell is that they are vegetarian. They're also a non-GMO, non-soy based products, as well as gluten-free, and they're also made in the USA. So I'm gonna briefly go through their website, and we're gonna look at the ingredients together and see why I decided to choose Knowell, why it works, and what makes them amazing. So their vitamins are made to basically keep our reproductive system healthy, and I feel like it's pretty much like a new age type of thing. Years ago, this is not really something that women really talked about, and I feel like reproductive and hormone health is so important, not just because you're trying to have a baby or if you have issues, but just in general for just a daily long healthy lifestyle. Okay, so the first ingredient is ashwagandha, which is a natural herb. It's a root and a berry. This one basically helps to help you manage stress, as well as improve your blood sugars and improve your mood. So this is amazing for PMS symptoms. Then we have black pepper. This is amazing for like digestion, proper hormone function, which is super important because if you have PCOS, a lot of times you do have some digestion issues. So there's also black pepper in there, so it also helps promote healthy digestion. Also contains primaline. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that also helps aid in digestion, and it's really good supposedly for stabilizing your hormones. Also has chaga, which is an antioxidant mushroom, which is really great for healthy inflammation response. So you're going to hear me talk about anti-inflammatory foods, anti-inflammatory skincare, as well as vitamins a lot during my next videos that you'll see, because anti-inflammatory diet lifestyle for PCOS is crucial because your body is basically always inflamed, sadly. So your ovaries, your reproductive system, inflammation, and the goal is to keep that inflammation down, and that will help with the symptoms, your period, and all the other issues that come along with PCOS. Next ingredient, we got chasteberry. This also helps with some PMS symptoms, helps with your mood, stress, healthy bowel movement. Cordyceps has cordyceps, which is a mushroom, amazing for support of energy, circulation, libido. Also has cranberry extract. This is an amazing antioxidant. Helps with your bladder, urinary tract. Chromium, which is a trace mineral. It's actually really difficult to find in food sources. Promotes glucose tolerance, fat metabolism, lean body mass. And it's also essential for carbohydrate metabolism. So another thing with PCOS is that carbs is oftentimes not really your friend, especially the more processed carbs. So having this in your vitamin is actually crucial if you aren't really great at eating the healthiest. There's also folate B9 in there, which is great for just keeping your reproductive system very healthy, and it's amazing for building DNA and RNA, which I'm sure if you're trying to get pregnant, you'll probably have to take that usually. There's inositol. This is one of my favorite ingredients in there because I do take it on the side as well, just for more added milligrams. So this helps with keeping your insulin activity healthy, which can also highly impact your hormones. It also has a neurotransmitter synthesis that may help support your mood and stress response. So this is one of the ingredients that I've seen amazing results with, that I do take extra milligrams on the side. I don't take inositol extra every single day, but I do take a little extra on days that I'm not eating the healthiest, maybe with a little bit more sugar, that I feel like my insulin activity is kind of going a little crazy. But yeah, please ask your doctor first before you decide to add more inositol to your. This also has maca in there. This is amazing for also supporting mood, brain function. There's manganese, which is another mineral, has vitamin C, E, and B1 in there. Really great for keeping your thyroid hormone healthy, which is also important for people with hormonal issues, of course. There's niacin B3. It keeps your skin super healthy. That's important because the hormonal acne. And also keeps your digestive system and nervous system super healthy, and your gut. If your gut's having a lot of stress going on there, this is gonna make sure your gut's not producing the excess chemicals that could disrupt your hormones. There's also a probiotic blend, which I'm not gonna go through because I can't pronounce them, but pretty much there's a lot of probiotics in there, and probiotics is amazing for keeping your digestive system healthy. And if your digestive system is healthy, that means your gut's healthy, of course, and it keeps your mood and performance, your brain fog, all that so much better, and of course you feeling fatigue. The next couple ones, we got reishi mushroom. That's just gonna help with your mood, stress, of course. And then we have another ingredient which I could not pronounce, but you can see right there. But this is gonna keep it says for mental sharpness. Never heard this before, but it sounds pretty cool, and it helps balance your mood. There's also selenium, and this is a great antioxidant for immunity cells. And then thiamine B1, that's great for PMS symptoms, bloating, cramps, also breaking down carbohydrates as well. And we have turmeric in there. So turmeric is my probably my holy grail herb root. It's a root. because I actually take turmeric every single day on the side as well, not including these vitamins. So turmeric, basically what's amazing about it is that it's anti-inflammatory and it's extremely high antioxidant. So I usually up my dose if I'm sick, or if I'm, let's just say, because as you notice, I do have braces on. When I got my teeth removed, I amped up my dose then, just to help with any like swollenness. Turmeric is my best friend because it's gonna keep my immune system healthy, as well as help, of course, with the inflammation I was telling you about. I'm a huge foodie, so I don't eat the healthiest every single day as much as I try to. I'm trying to get better at that, but of course it does help a lot when I just feel inflamed that day, or if I feel sick. And also, since I do a lot of weight training, the turmeric does help my muscle heal a lot too. So next one, we got vitamin A, which is amazing for the creation of thyroid hormones, keeping them healthy, and a lot more other benefits for your kidneys, your blood vessels, your small intestine, basically a lot of important organs in your body. We got vitamin B6, which is really great for creating the chemical serotonin, adrenaline, dopamine, and also helps with bloating and cramps. So the fact that it's going to help create this chemical is going to help with your anxiety and depression, which is what I saw a lot in my. It also has vitamin B12, which is really great for creating red blood cells, which is great for someone who has anemia or has issues with menstruation. Has vitamin C in there. We all know that's great antioxidant, also great for collagen formation for the skin and absorption of iron, which is very needed for a healthy period. We also got vitamin D3, which is great for keeping your hormones, cholesterol, body very leveled, as well as healthy bone maintenance. And we got zinc, which is another one of my favorite ingredients that I also do take on top of the vitamins of these multivitamins. So the reason why I love zinc so much, because low levels of zinc is actually connected to women who have issues with ovulation, and because my periods are so irregular, the zinc has helped me so much getting my period back on track. What I usually do with zinc is that I usually take it on the 2 weeks that I know that I'm supposed to be ovulating and my period's supposed to come in 2 weeks. And usually by adding the zinc, it's going to help my body produce more of the proper hormones, progesterone, to help my body release the egg, hence producing the egg and releasing the egg and creating that period. So like I said, please ask your doctor first before adding more of these minerals to your body. I do these in different dosage. I don't take zinc every single day. I usually do it, like I said, 2 weeks out of the month that I know about. So a few other benefits of zinc is that it also helps with clearing up your skin, insulin activity, PMS symptoms. So I'm looking online right now. I was talking about if you have zinc deficiency, you could have issues with infertility, hair loss, weight loss. If you have issues with wound healing, frequent colds, mental slowness, brain fog, what have you. Please be very careful if you decide to add more zinc to your diet. There is some side effects that can happen if you overdo it. If you do not have PCOS, I do not recommend you adding more zinc to your diet unless it's regulated by your doctor. This vitamin that I actually take separately on top of these women's multivitamins is magnesium. Magnesium is extremely crucial for a healthy reproductive system, as well as you have PCOS. So this also help with lowering your blood pressure if you have high blood pressure issues, as well as improve anxiety, your mood. To know if you're deficient in magnesium, some symptoms that I'm reading online right now, it says that if you have muscle cramping, pain, if you have very low energy or chronically fatigue, which is a huge symptom of PCOS, I'm gonna keep mentioning that. Mental memory issues, difficulty focusing, problems maintaining attention, painful menstrual periods, severe PMS symptoms, difficult sleeping, if you have intense cravings for sweets as well, especially chocolate. All of this has to do with magnesium. So if you feel like you're deficient in that, maybe try any magnesium, ask your doctor first, whatever it is. This has helped me a lot. So I reached the end of the video of all the vitamins that I take to help balance my PCOS and also how I got my period back naturally. If you guys want to see more videos of like just a lot more different diet changes that I did to help balance my hormones more, or just also more information on hormones in general, please comment down below and like this video. I have so many things that I want to talk to you guys about, and I would love to hear from you guys what you want to see. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget, self-care comes first. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.